I am Sarosh, travel trainer by interest and passion, and HR trainer by profession. In today's special requested video, I will focus on how much salary a cabin crew, which is based in India, gets in a month or earns in a month. Salary of a cabin crew is majorly based on four factors, which are basic salary, number of flying hours, layover allowance, and airport standby. So let's see all these parameters in detail and calculate the salary of a cabin crew for a particular month.
So monthly salary of a cabin crew is majorly divided into three components: basic salary, flying hours, and layover allowance. Basic salary is the fixed salary which a cabin crew will get every month despite of anything, even the cabin crew flown or did not flew. Second is flying hours. It is based on number of hours flown by a cabin crew. For every hour, amount gets fixed. Labour allowance is the overnight allowance. Actually, when you stay for an overnight at a destination, then you're given layover allowance. It is the amount actually given for meeting your daily expenses. First, understand what is the meaning of a flying hour for a cabin crew. A cabin crew is required to report to the duty much before the flying hour starts, for the briefing, for the medical test, etc. So flying hour starts when the doors of the aircraft gets closed, when the aircraft is ready for the takeoff, and the flying hour ends when the aircraft has landed. A cabin crew based in India for domestic or international airline, the basic salary varies from 20,000 INR to 50,000 INR. Coming to the flying hour is divided into two parts: domestic flying hours and international flying hours. If a cabin crew is flying to a domestic destination in India, the per hour amount is between INR 300 to INR 700. And in case of international destinations, if a cabin crew is flying to an international destinations, means out of India, the flying hour amount varies from 800 INR to 3000 INR. It varies from destination to destination and for airline to airline as well.
Let's understand what is a layover allowance. Layover allowance is the amount of money which is given to a cabin crew when he or she is on a layover, means overnight stay. Layover allowance is divided into two parts: domestic layover allowance and international layover allowance. In domestic layover, the accommodation and meals are pre-booked by the airline. So the amount of layover allowance is very less. It can vary from somewhere around rupees 500 to rupees 1500 per layover. Coming to international layover allowance, accommodation is being booked by the airline. Sometimes breakfast is also booked by the airline itself, but this booking of breakfast varies from country to country, as different countries have different meal plan rules, etc. So the amount of layover allowance for an international layover may vary from rupees 5,000 to rupees 20,000 depending upon the country you are going in. When cabin crew is on a layover to a particular country, the cabin crew gets the amount in the currency of that country. Or cabin crew is given a travel card in which the currency is already loaded. For example, cabin crew is going from Delhi to Dubai and is having a layover of one night. So the amount would be given in local currency, which is dirhams, or cabin crew would be given a travel card which has the currency already. So in a flight from Delhi to Dubai, the layover can be for one day because it is a short haul flight. Suppose a cabin crew is going from Delhi to New York. It's an ultra long haul flight. So the layover can be for 2 nights as well. So accordingly, the amount would be higher. Airport standby is a term which means that cabin crew is on the airport for no work. Cabin crew is put on a standby because it is expected that there may be requirement of more cabin crews or there may be emergency expected, etc. So airport standby is generally for 4 to 6 hours. For every airport standby, the amount of rupees 350 to 600 is credited to the salary, which is also a part of the salary. So now we are aware of what are the four parameters on which the monthly salary of a cabin crew is based on. So together, let's calculate salary of a cabin crew for a particular month.
Let's understand and calculate ourselves how much a junior cabin crew working for domestic airlines having a base in India earns. Suppose the basic salary of a cabin crew is 20,000 INR and that cabin crew flew for 90 hours in that particular month, and domestic per hour amount is rupees 500, means 500 INR. So what is the salary earned for that particular month? So salary for that particular month is 20,000 INR plus 500 into 90, means 500 is the per hour amount and he or she flew for 90 hours. So 500 into 90. So the salary comes out to be rupees 65,000 for that particular month, which is excluding the layover. Suppose in that particular month, that particular cabin crew had 3 domestic layover and the amount per domestic layover was INR 700. So the total salary comes out to be 65,000 plus 3 into 700. It comes out to be 67,100 rupees. Now suppose that for a particular month, that particular cabin crew had 2 airport standby and the amount per airport standby was rupees 400. So the total salary for that particular month comes out to be 65,000 basic plus 500 into 90, which is the flying hour compensation, plus 3 into 700, which is the layover compensation, plus 400 into 2, which is the airport standby compensation. So total salary comes out to be 67,900 INR for that particular month. Apart from the monetary amount, a cabin crew is entitled for a lot of non-monetary benefits also, like cabin crew gets free airline tickets, like cabin crew is entitled for discounts in hotels, in airport shops, in lounges, in car rentals, etc. A cabin crew gets a lot of health benefits, medical insurance, life insurance. A cabin crew is entitled for around 10 to 15 days paid leaves in a month. Apart from this, cabin crew gets a lot of retirement benefits like PF, ESI, medical benefit, etc. And yes, for career growth, cabin crew gets multiple sessions of training for skill development for their career growth, which is kind of a personal development as well of a cabin crew. It grooms the cabin crew and takes out a path for the cabin crew to grow and succeed further.
So by looking at the calculation criteria and the parameters, it is very, very clear that salary of a cabin crew is not fixed for a month. And it also means that salary of your colleague who is working with you in the same airline may be different than what you are earning. So this was about the salary of a cabin crew based in India and working for the domestic airlines. Coming to the international airlines offer higher basic salary, higher amount per hour, means higher amount on flying hours, higher layover allowance, and higher airport standby amount. And few of the airlines, especially the Gulf airlines, the airlines of Middle Eastern area, offers housing accommodation as well. Coming to the growth path of a cabin crew, every year cabin crew goes through internal tests for increment in salary, for seniority, and for promotion. So cabin crew working in business class will have a higher basic salary, higher per hour amount for a flying hour, higher amount of layover, higher amount on airport standby in comparison to a cabin crew working in economy class. and a cabin crew working in first class would have extremely good basic salary and other parameters. I hope this video will help cabin crew aspirants to understand the pay scale of the airlines, the non-monetary benefits which are being offered by the airlines to the in-flight crew. Thank you.